believed that they were most deserving. Or at least they did, until they ran into some snake pits, and boy, it was all over the place. Mack Brown in Manhattan, Kansas to take on Kansas State, and this might be the play that ends up costing Texas a shot. Colt McCoy on the quarterback sneak got knocked out of the game with an injury. And a 14-14 game, Yamon Figures was dynamite for Ron Prince.
Nice job of reversing the field, but a nice job on the spin. And here he cuts back, takes it all the way down inside the 10-yard line, but giving Kansas State excellent field position.
Everybody and their brother threw a pass for Kansas State. 4 guys completed passes, including Leon Patton to Cedric Wilson. K-State up 28-21. Now, Jevin Sneed was in at quarterback after McCoy got knocked out of the game. Selvin Young bounced outside. He got plastered. Ball comes loose. Cats have it on the ensuing possession. Josh Freeman finding Figures, Lou.
Well, he does a very, very fine job here. This young man, for a freshman, has great poise, great arm, tremendous throw.
A 2-touchdown lead for the Wildcats. Now it's 45-35. Texas trying to save itself. Chris Obanaya up the middle. Texas trying to fight and hang in there. Texas going for the onside kick. Desperation time, and didn't go 10 yards. Didn't come close to getting it. What a win for Ron Prince. His team's improving by leaps and bounds. Texas knocked in the rank of the once beaten. Auburn at home against Georgia, the Deep South's oldest rivalry. Matthew Stafford, who's been turning the ball over at an alarming rate, throws it to his guy, A.J. Bryant. This on the opening drive, an 8-play, 80-yard drive that was capped off by a play that just hurt Auburn all day.
Right up the middle, Craig Lumpkin weaves his way into the end zone. The offensive line of Georgia was stout.
Now the last play of the first quarter on a 3rd and 12. Brandon Cox picked off by Trey Battle. Georgia would have to settle for a field goal as the Auburn defense stiffened. Second quarter, 10-0 now. Stafford, the freshman quarterback with the big arm, learning on the job. Kenneth Harris, complete. And the Bulldogs in territory and in position to score again. And they do. Brandon Sutherland going in. Stafford was 14 of 20, 219 yards on the day. Cox down 17-0. Trey Battle, pick 6.
This is a 4th interception that Cox threw during the course of the football game. Only completed 4 passes to the Auburn receivers.
This one gets bad, and guess who's going to catch it, Mark?
Oh, Trey Battle again. Johnny on the spot and does a great job with the return. Takes it down to the 20.
Battle caught 3 of Brandon Cox passes in the first half. Auburn receivers only caught 2. I guess that's why Brandon was a little testy there. Threw for 7 yards in the first half, and then on a 3rd and 3, Stafford again to Lumpkin, Luke.
Now you can see why they have the problems. Poor angles there and just not great effort.
Georgia missed the PAT, but Stafford will never be mistaken for Pat White. 83 yards rushing. Dogs in a blowout.
If the coaches and players were at each other, coaches versus coach or player versus player, we'd have been done. We'd have been sunk, and it would have been an embarrassment. But to everyone's credit, they stayed together and they kept fighting, and then good things happened to us today.
We were ready to play. We had good practices all week. I probably tried to do too much with them going into this game, thinking that we could have done some more things defensively, and offensively we probably didn't run the ball enough the first half. But again, that's my call. These coaches, that's my call. We went in with that game plan, and it didn't work.
Brandon Cox had 4 completions the whole game. Meanwhile, Arkansas hoping to take advantage, get even more breathing room in the SEC West against Tennessee. Oh, Marcus Monk from Casey Dick. It's not even fair. And then, this reminds you of the old single wing snapping it to Darren McFadden, Lou?
That's a good idea because it works.
14-0 Razorbacks later in the quarter. Jonathan Crompton starting for the ailing Eric Ainge. The Volunteers' young quarterback threw a dart in there to Robert Meacham in Tennessee. Back in it, at least momentarily. Run DMC. How about pass DMC? Darren McFadden throwing to Monk.
Nice touch on the ball by McFadden to Marcus Monk, but what a wide open target. 6'6", you know he's going to catch it. And here, how about McFadden again? He's going to take it in, keeping himself in the score.
181 yards rushing, 31-14. That kid ought to be a Heisman candidate. Yep, going back down to the swamp, drop a few ball plays, try to knock off the Gators. South Carolina on top of Florida, 7-0. Chris Lee Dallas Baker is the only player left on the Gator roster recruited by Steve Spurrier, and he's a touchdown maker. Here goes Mike Davis.
Oh, just good blocking the entire day. The South Carolina offense and defensive line controlled the line of scrimmage.
And then on the ensuing extra point, Mayday.
Gets blocked. Must be sound in the kicking game, Mr. Davis.
Jarvis Moss making the play for Urban Meyer's team, and boy, would it be huge. 16-10 in the fourth quarter. Gators about to be knocked from the ranks of the once beaten, but Chris Leak getting just enough for the first down, and Tim Tebow was pumped, and now Tebow's in. Which way is he running, Mark?
He's going to start off to the left because he always does.
And cut it back right. The legend goes into the end zone. Tie game at 16, but the Gators made their extra point, but the ball coach has some more ball plays, and I think they're going to work. Blake Mitchell to Freddie Brown. 8 seconds to go. Ryan Suckup. Suckup, who had field goal blocked, the extra point blocked, had a 55-yard field goal waved off because of the delay of the game, and Jarvis Moss got him again. Another block, and Florida somehow, some way, survives and escapes 17-16 the final. The sturdy Golden Bears of Cal against Arizona. Would this one-loss madness find a way to end anywhere? Yeah, you can't field a punt inside your own 10. I don't care who you are.
No, you can't.
Well, you know what? If you're Deshaun Jackson, you can. 95 yards. This the fourth punt return for a touchdown this season for Jackson. That's a Pac-10 record. Fifth of his career. That's a Pac-10 record. He's just a sophomore. 17-17 game. Uh-oh.
Boy, you don't throw an out-cut late, slow, higher inside. You did all four of them. It cost him a touchdown.
Antoine Case in the pick six against Nate Longshore, but in a 24-20 game. Longshore trying to bring his team back. Deshaun Jackson again. Touchdown Cal. But wait. If they'd been in Canada, the field would have been wide enough, but not quite there. Marked out of bounds at the 41-yard line to the Fighting Tedfords. They need some more ball plays. 3rd and 7. Longshore. Tipped, fluttering, helicopter, picked off. Robbie Palmer saves it for Stoops' team, 24-20. You got a little taste of it. Michigan and Indiana, a little expanded play version of how Lloyd Carr's team went to 11-0 first quarter. Get it started on the ground, Mayday.
Nice job with their zone blocking, but look at the quick moves of Michael Hart. He's built so low to the ground, but he's so powerful and strong, has great vision.
And down on the goal line against the goal line defense, a little man coverage against Adrian Arrington. Touchdown, Michigan. And here's Henne again. Henne was 11 out of 15 on the day. Steve Preston, welcome to the offensive portion of the schedule, Steve Preston.
Scored 2 touchdowns today. That now is a grand total of his entire year. 2 touchdowns. Here comes a great punt return. Tremendous move, great speed.
83 yards. Preston will house it. That's the kind of explosive capability Lloyd Carr would like to see in Columbus next week. 34-3, Michigan rolls Ohio State and Northwestern. Smith and the Buckeyes going for their 18th straight win, and Troy sends out his Hartline. Ryan Hartline, touchdown, 7-0 Buckeyes. C.J. Bechet, pick six, Brandon Mitchell.
This is their 20th interception of the year, and the great defense at Ohio State last year only had 6 for the entire year going into Michigan.
You worry about Gonzalez, worry about Genn, worry about Rubisky. Hartline with his second touchdown of the game, and did I mention Genn?
Yeah, don't forget about Ted Ginn Jr. You know he's going to get his, and he does on this play. Nice job of ripping it away from the defender.
33-10 Buckeyes at the break. Anthony Gonzalez.
He may be the fastest guy on the team.
54-10 Ohio State over Northwestern, and now Troy Smith gets a shot at Michigan, and he has been a thorn in the maize and blue side in 2 games. Look at the yardage he's put up. Won both games, completion percentage totally off the charts, and we may see a little something different from him later.
I think we'll see a little running from Mr. Smith. He's averaged 91 yards a game on the ground against Michigan. Look for him design plays to run the football against the Blues.
The door opening for another one-loss team, USC. John David Booty and the Trojans against Oregon. Chauncey Washington, just like that. SC up 14-0. 14-3, Ducks trying to get back in it. A poor pitch from Dennis Dixon. Jonathan Stewart got on it once but couldn't corral it. SC recovers, Ensuing possession, 4th and inches. Chauncey Washington picking his way in. 21-3 for Carroll's team. And this time, SC is going to put the hammer down. Washington bursting through the Duck defense. The Trojans win this thing going away. 35-10. Booty throwing for $176. Cincinnati and West Virginia. Mountaineers trying to recover from their loss to Louisville. Pat White, Pat White, they don't think he can throw much. That is a beautifully thrown ball and a better catch by Brandon Miles.
Great body control. Not just one foot, but both feet are in. That would have been great in the NFL.
Now this is the way they make their living, Coach.
They get so many big plays. I would really hate to play West Virginia because of their explosiveness on offense.
42-24. West Virginia takes care of business against Cincinnati. Wisconsin and Iowa battle for the Heartland Trophy. John Stocco was hurt, so Tyler Donovan getting the start. Donovan, the pass might be an ugly duckling, but it finds a beautiful swan. Luke Swan, 42 yards, touchdown. Wisconsin up 17-14 at the break. 4th quarter, same score.
The Winnebago. If you're inside the 3-yard line, you know what? You hand it to the Winnebago. He will get it in the end zone.
T.J. Hill going in, 24-21 Badgers. Notre Dame taking on Air Force. Irish up 14-3. Brady Quinn to Raymond McKnight.
This is a 24-yard touchdown pass. He has now thrown 223 passes without an interception.
The second straight week, Quinn had 4 touchdown passes. Terrell Lambert picks up the block kick, will scoop in 76 yards. Fighting Irish up 27-3 at the half. Notre Dame, the 33-10 lead. Darius Walker going in. Irish roll on 39-17. They get Army next to try to win the Commander-in-Chief's trophy. Remaining one-loss teams now. The Gators hanging in there. You see the list of teams. It's dwindling, this one-loss pool. I'm telling you guys, the one-loss teams are going to become 2-loss teams. It might be just a battle of attrition to see who can be the one-loss team to make it to the national championship game. You talk about all of these one-loss teams. Some teams don't have that luxury. It's either no losses or you're not going to the BCS. That's Boise State against San Jose State. Adam Tafralis finds James Jones, and the Spartans of Dick Tomey. He's done a great job. 7-0 there. Jared Zabransky in a 20-12 game getting late in the 4th, the touchdown. So Boise has to go for 2. Zabransky rolling, desperate, heaving into the crowd. Gerard Rapp pulls it down, and we're tied at 20. 3 ticks to go. Anthony Montgomery, this to keep the BCS dream alive. 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 It's still alive. Boise State. A Georgia Tech win, and the Yellow Jackets in the ACC title game. Lou, does Georgia Tech have to be the best team in the country to get in the ACC title?
No, they only have to be the best team in the stadium. They were on that one play. You don't want to be the second best team in the stadium, though.
Shard Choice over 100 yards for the 5th time in 6 games, and Joe Daly, that's Joe's Achilles heel. He throws the ball in the wrong ball club from time to time. Picked off by Jamal Lewis, and Georgia Tech stops a North Carolina threat. And then under a minute to go in the 4th, 3rd and 10 for the Tar Heels, and Daly just sort of crumbles under the pressure. Georgia Tech 7-0, and Chan Gailey's team on its way to the ACC title game. Miami and Maryland, the Hurricanes still grieving loss of Ryan Pata, who was shot and killed in the parking lot of his apartment complex on last Tuesday. Sam Hollenbach to Darius Hayward Bay, 96-yard touchdown, longest pass play in Maryland history, longest one the Canes have ever given up. And you see in a 14-10 game in the 3rd, Donnie Woods from Maryland would go down, suffered a neck injury, and he was carted off the field and then lifted to a hospital. Great news here. He's got feeling in all of his extremities. It's been reported, but he is being kept for observation. Certainly, we're grateful for that. 4th quarter, under 2 minutes to go. Kelly Jennings puts it on the ground, and the Terps, their stats are not very good, but they just keep finding a way to win. 14-13, it's a final.
You know, I don't know how much more we have in the tank, and I think I still think we're a pretty good football team, and but you know, we've you know, it's obviously 2 games left in the season. You know, you got to make those plays. Pretty good football teams win games also, and we're not doing that right now.
Miami falls to 5-5, and not pretty for Larry Coker. Wasn't pretty for Florida State against Wake Forest either. Xavier Lee picked off by Stanley Arnoux, Lee's second interception of the game, and then Riley Skinner to John Tarashinsky, who is the Georgia quarterback Joe Tarashinsky's brother. 13-0 Demon Deacons. Drew Weatherford got in the game, got in on the act. Pick 6. Kevin Patterson's going to take it all the way back. And a complete meltdown for the Seminoles, who were shut out at home for the first time since 1973. Wow. 30-0. That's not that Wake won, it's the way they won. Just annihilating Florida State. Clemson beats North Carolina State by 6.
And Chuck Amato, I said he was on a hot seat a few weeks ago. Their athletic director, Lee Fowle, called me, and he said that he's not on the hot seat. They're going to stick with Chuck Amato, so I guess Chuck Amato's going to be there at 3-7.
Boston College with a 28-7 win over Duke. Boston College still hoping to work its way into the ACC title game, but right now, Wake Forest and Maryland, each with one loss in the Atlantic Division of the ACC and in the driver's seat at the moment. Lisa Salters, after the game, spoke with Florida State head coach Bobby Bowden as the Seminoles fell to 5-5.
Coach, you have never been shut out here at home at FSU. What went wrong tonight?
I don't know, everything. I mean, we couldn't stop them, and we couldn't do anything ourselves, and threw interceptions, turnover. The only game I can think of as bad as this one, 1981, we played Southern Miss here and had one of those inept days.
Signature win in the Big 12. Bill Callahan of Nebraska, Dennis Franchione at Texas A&M, Stephen McGee of the Aggies in a 21-13 game.
Just a nice option play, kept it. Total is 62 yards.
2-point conversion failed. Ags down 21-19. It's 27-21 now, under a half minute to go. Zach Taylor, Maurice Purify, tied at 27. Remember last week, A&M lost by a point to Oklahoma at home. Now they lost by a point to Nebraska at home. 28-27 in Franchione's. Back on college football final and the All-State BCS standings coming into the weekend. And you see Louisville, Texas, Auburn, Cal. They're all going to drop. This is the way it stood coming into the weekend. So there's going to be a shakeup in the BCS standings and those waiting in the wings to try to get a shot at the winner of the Ohio State-Michigan game. Conspicuous by its absence, perhaps the story of the season in college football so far, at least right next to Ohio State and Michigan. All right, guys, you know, Oklahoma, 2-loss teams, not for that call at Oregon. They might be in this 1-loss mix right now. Texas Tech and OU, Paul Thompson picked off by Antonio Huffman. A little late on the outcut there, too.
A little late on the outcut. I've seen it happen many a time.
Red Raiders go up 24-10, 17 seconds to 4.5. This was huge for Sooner momentum. Paul Thompson played very well again, finds Malcolm Kelly. This on the heels of a game in which he didn't even throw for 100 yards against Texas A&M last week. 24-20 in the fourth quarter. Chris Brown, Mark.
And Oklahoma always seems to find a running back to get the job done, but tremendous blocking down the field of play. Chris Brown in for the score.
Thompson threw for over 300 yards on the game, 24-31, couple of touchdowns, and you see pass right there, the big-time hit. Thompson hit Manuel Johnson. Ball came loose. Thompson was down injured. Chris Parker's helmet got up under there and snapped him back. Thompson was carted off the field, or rather Johnson was, and here's the handoff to Brown as he plows in there, and Oklahoma beats Texas Tech 34-24. Stanford and Washington. Washington, after a promising start, goes down to a hapless Cardinal team, which wins its first game of the season. And Oregon State, let's see, beat USC, lose to UCLA. Different team every week.
Different team every week. You can't count on it.